Hello folks, thanks for tuning in for another video. So, out here today, just got a little time off. So I'm gonna do a quick little overnighter tonight down here at my little camp area. Supposed to be a nice night. We'll talk about that in a little bit. So yeah, I didn't bring a whole lot of gear out with me today. Just threw some stuff together in a bag, and I actually put it all in my remote systems dry bag, the duffel bag. Carried it as a backpack, just down here at my camp down here. And yeah, so we're gonna do a simple little lean-to setup, and that's what we're gonna get started with. And yeah, so I'll be back with you in a few minutes. Thanks for watching. All right, well, I got camp set up, at least for the most part. So got a lot of new equipment to try out tonight, and so yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. So I just did a little lean-to configuration. I got this new Pathfinder. This is the new upgraded Pathfinder emergency tarp. As you can see there, I actually bought 2 of those back. I think it was like, I don't know. I think it was their Black Friday sale or something last year, and I got like buy one get one half off, so I got 2 of those. So I bought that. This is just my regular tarp here that I've had for many years, the regular space blanket. I will say, between these two, the Pathfinder one, like the Pathfinder says, it is extremely heavy duty, much more heavier duty than your regular grabber space blanket. And it has the additional middle tie-out point or grommet point there, which is nice. Brought out the Remote Designs bag, backpack duffel bag, like I said before. Inside of there, I got all my sleeping stuff and everything else. I haven't taken anything else out right now, just because there's a little bit of bugs crawling around, stuff like that. So we'll get the rest of the stuff out later. But tonight, the temperature is only supposed to be 51, I think, for the high or the low. So 51 degrees tonight. It's not that cold. So what I brought out is another Pathfinder piece of gear that we'll talk about. It's called the Forester's Quilt, and it's basically a poncho liner. As very versatile. I bought that on their first run when they picked that, or when they put that out. So looking forward to testing that out. I got my sleeping pad and everything else. Like I said, it's in there. We'll go over that later on tonight. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. It has rained like monsoon the past several days, so all of this wood is completely soaked. So hopefully I'm not going to have too hard of a time trying to start the fire tonight. The mosquitoes are out already, but I've got some tiki torches out here too that I brought down from my house as well. So I'll fire those up later. But yeah, looking forward to getting out here and just sitting by the fire and chilling out tonight and be by myself. I think my daughter said she's going to come down for a little while, but for the most part, I'll be by myself for the night. So yeah, looking forward to it. So y'all stay tuned. I'll be back with you shortly. Folks, welcome back. So it's I don't know, 9:30, 10 o'clock. Hanging out down here by the fire. Got the fire going, got some tiki torches lit. Got one here, well, I got one here, one over there, and then one behind the camera over here. Got some tiki torches lit. This fire is just, it's hot. But so yeah, just hanging out by the fire, having a couple of step twos as they're called, and yeah, just chilling for right now. And yeah, so we'll maybe fix the fire here, and I'll be back with you in just a few minutes. All right, folks, welcome back. So I got the fire situated down for a little bit. Actually, just stoked it back up. I've just been kind of sitting here, just relaxing, enjoying the fire. It hasn't really cooled down much. It's like 60, I think it's like 64 degrees, something like that still right now. So it's still kind of warm for me. Hopefully it'll cool down some more throughout the night there, or throughout the night. But as you can tell there, again, I've got for my bivy, I generally always have a bivy with me. Usually it's the military Gore-Tex bivy with the modular sleep system, if I can speak. But tonight I've got the To-Go Systems Trifecta bivy. I did a review on this several years ago, and I've used this a ton. You know, it can be used as a bivy, a tarp, a blanket, sleeping bag. You know, so I mainly use it as a bivy, and that's what I've used it for years, just mainly because it's just wider. I like the width of it. And so inside of there I have my Cedo Summit Etherlight Extreme insulated pad. I don't really need the insulated pad, but that's the one I just happen to grab and throw in there. So I got the insulated pad. The Pathfinder Forester's quilt, I'll have to show you that in the daylight. I took some pictures of it and posted it on Instagram, Facebook, stuff like that, but it's pretty cool. It's very versatile. It's again, it's kind of like a poncho liner. It can be used as a poncho liner. It can zip up into a sleeping bag. It's very cool, very versatile. Like I said, I got that on the first run when they advertised it. I bought it, so they're out of them right now, but they're going to be coming. That's going to be coming back in stock, and I'm really looking forward to checking it out tonight, seeing how it does. Because any of you know or followed me for a while know that the Bushcraft Outfitters Core Temp poncho liner, that was been my, I mean, I love that, and I've used it many times over the years. And but unfortunately, Bushcraft Outfitters went out of business. So you can't find those anymore. You can't get them anymore, and my camera's having a hard time trying to focus right now for some reason. But so yeah, so that's that. I'll turn on the light here. Maybe that'll help some. Yeah, that'll help focus it a little bit. And again, I got the Remote Designs duffel bag there with all my stuff. I did bring down the old wagon, you know, just to carry some extra stuff in there. I brought my jacket just in case it gets chilly tonight. What else did I bring? You know, I always have my the printing tool here. Testing out this the headlamp that I'm using tonight is the new Nitecore HC65 UHE. Pretty cool headlamp. I'm trying out, testing it out. So loving it so far. So I got that. I've got a pair of night vision goggles that a company, one of these Amazon companies, wanted me to try out, and it's from a company called Warm Tuyo or something like that. I'll have to put a link in, or not a link, I'll just have to annotate it or something. But this is kind of interesting. Night vision, I'm gonna do a separate clip here in a second. We'll kind of check it out, but it's okay. It's no high-end night vision or anything like that, but it works okay, I think, for what it is. I'm just gonna have to get some more use into it, but yeah. So I'm just gonna chill here by the fire for a little while longer, and then I'm gonna probably hit the sack here and call it a night, because it is getting pretty late. So I'll be back in just a little bit. All right, so here's a look at those night vision goggles here. Like I said, they're okay. I think it'd be worked better out in like a field or something like that, where you can really kind of see the distance. These woods are so thick out here, and it zooms in, and it's really hard to see. As you can tell, I can record there. I can take photographs. So it is kind of neat. I'm going to do a separate review of this, so it'll be a little bit better than this right here, but just wanted to show you that as well. Well, good morning, folks. It's about 6. Let me check the time here. About 6:30 this morning. I had to do a first, and last night I actually had to call it, and I actually had to go back up to the house about 2 o'clock this morning, and it was so hot. I don't know if it was the fact that this Pathfinder blanket here just is, I mean, it just radiated so much heat back down on me. It was ridiculously hot. I'm a good, 6 feet or so from the fire. So I guess, and I didn't have the fire very big, but I guess the fact that, I had the fire going and then it was just kind of radiating that heat back and just catching that column of heat and bouncing it back off of that silver lining on that Pathfinder survival blanket. And it got so hot. I was sweating like crazy. I'm gonna get smoked out here. But I was sweating like crazy. So, plus I ended up getting a migraine. So I don't know what was going on with that. So I laid there for a while, tossed and turned, and I finally just ended up calling it and heading back to the house and going in, taking a cool shower, and getting into bed. And then I just got back up a little while ago and come back out here, getting the fire stoked back up again because I'm going to cook some breakfast for you. But yeah, that's a first. I never really had to call a camping or an overnight before. But I mean, that's part of getting out too. I mean, you're having a good time. I don't want to be miserable. If I had a migraine and it's just sweating and hot, then there's no sense in. And yeah, I could have went and got my fan, and I thought about going and getting my fan and bringing my power bank back down with me, if you guys have seen before in a previous video. But I didn't do that, so I just, with the headache and everything, I went in. I still got a little bit of a headache now, so I'm gonna make me some coffee here now that the fire's kicked back in. Make me some coffee, and yeah, so stay tuned and I'll be back with you in just a few minutes. All right, it's a finished product. Got some Spam and eggs there. Again, Bushcraft Coffee Company Campfire Coffee, all cooked in the Gritter Gear titanium mess kit. I'm gonna do a full review of that kit here soon, so stay tuned for that video. So yeah, gonna drink some coffee and enjoy the breakfast. I'll be right back with you. All right, so I said I had several pieces of gear I wanted to just try out last night, and this was one of them. This is the new Pathfinder Forester's Quilt, as they call it. This is what it looks like. Again, it's just a poncho liner. You have the center here. You have a head hole that you can zip closed. There's no hood on here like on my Core Temp poncho liner. Let's see here. You can zip this up and make it into a sleeping bag, which is kind of cool. If you want to do that, drape it over you, use it as a quilt. You can use it as an under blanket. So yeah, this is, I've used it a little bit over the winter. I got it late winter. So I used it just a little bit, just outside, again, with the dogs, walking around with the dogs and stuff like that. And it worked really well for that. It's very warm. So yeah, I was really looking forward to using it last night. But again, it's, yeah, it was so hot last night. I wouldn't have needed it anyway for whatever reason, because this Pathfinder tarp here, like I said, I don't know if it was just that or a combination of everything. It was just, it was dang hot. So yeah, so this is the quilt. So stay tuned for more of that. I'm not sponsored by Pathfinder in any way. I bought that. Again, I think it was like $60, so I couldn't really beat it. For those that are looking for a quality poncho liner that's very versatile, this might be the way to go. So yeah, looking forward to using it some more. It also comes with a nice stuff sack, compression stuff sack, a nice handle on the bottom there. So it does come with a nice little stuff sack too. So yeah, nice piece of kit. Again, everything else in there, my Sea to Summit pad and everything, it was great. But yeah, that was pretty much my sleeping gear last night. Again, I didn't even get the quilt out, as you saw. Didn't even get the quilt out because I didn't need it. So but yeah, lots of new gear to try out last night. Again, you've seen also last night this this is the night vision, and again, I'll do a separate video of this soon. It's interesting, you know, something fun to play with. What else? The Nitecore headlamp was new. Oh, and another thing that was new, and I didn't even get it out, and I wanted to get it out. I got the new Sea to Summit reactor liner. I got this one, and I got another new one from them. It's a more of a lighter weight summer one that has some bug repellent in it. But I wanted to try this out last night again, but obviously, you know. But anyway, so this is a new one. They have, these reactor liners have been out for many years with Sea to Summit, but this is, they've updated these, the whole series. So I wanted to try it out, and you see, I still got the tags on it here. I've taken both of them out, and I've used them inside the house. So I have used them a little bit inside, but I haven't used them outside yet as their intention or intended purposes, but have used them inside, just testing them out. I like these because, and I'm going to do a separate review of this, but I like this because it's very versatile. So I don't like sleeping, as I've said many times before, I don't like going to bed with my pants on or dirty clothes or anything like that. Some people do, and I see the reason behind it if you do, and that's, you know, whatever. But with these, the good thing with a liner is it keeps the inside of your sleeping bag and stuff like that clean, right? But it also boosts your temperature. This particular one here, obviously it has a hood on it, but it has armholes, and the foot box is open. You can cinch it closed to keep your feet in, and you can open it up. So say you need to get out in the middle of the night out of your sleeping bag to go to the bathroom, you can just, I mean, your arms are already poked through here, through the sides, and then you just uncinch the feet, pull your feet up a little bit, get out of your sleeping bag, walk to wherever you got to go, come back, pull your feet back in, cinch them back in, and there you go. So pretty cool. These are really cool. I'm looking forward to testing that out some more and using it outside, but that's probably going to have to wait till fall now, unfortunately, because it's going to be so hot here for too long. But yeah, that's pretty much, you know, again, the gear. You know, I always have my full tank tactical chest rig. Always have it with me. It's been my go-to since I've got it. So I have that. Again, we have the went over the remote designs bag that everything came in. So yeah, that's pretty much the gear for this trip. So yeah. Well, folks, that's going to be another one for the books, I think. Again, even though it wasn't a complete overnight, it was more than 3/4 of an overnight, I guess. But yeah, still had a good time, you know, hanging out by the fire, just relaxing. It's nice, you know, everybody's so stressed out lately, and I've had a lot of stuff going on in my personal life. I travel a lot for work, as you know, some of you know, or whatever. So when you know, it's nice to get outside and just, you know, relax and unwind for a little bit, even, you know, if it wasn't completely all night. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna drink some more coffee and chill out here and clean things up, get stuff cleaned up. But yeah, folks, thanks again for watching. I hope to do a lot more of these. I mean, summertime is coming, so I can do some more. Hopefully I'm going to be able to get out and do some more. I can always come down here to my little camp, set up a tent. I can put my fan in there if it's hot, which I do on a, you know, most of the time. But yeah, so it's, again, just to get out and, you know, just relax and, you know, whatnot. But yeah, folks, kayaking season is approaching too, or kayaking season is here, so I hope to do some kayaking videos. Yeah, back on the water doing some fishing, stuff like that. Got some new gear for fishing, which is pretty cool. Some like hobo reels, if you're into that. I got a new little hobo reel from Crystal Creek Gear. Pretty cool, small company, new business. So stay tuned for that. So yeah, a lot of upcoming stuff, and I get to it as I can. I'm backed up with like review videos and stuff as it is, because I just travel so much. Getting over a sinus infection now, so I kind of sound kind of weird. My nose is kind of running a little bit, but anyway, such is life. So I've rambled on enough again, folks, as usual. Thanks again for watching. Please get outside, get outdoors. Always make sure you have the necessary skills to survive. And I will see you on another video really soon. If there's any videos in the future you want to see, please comment down below. Do you like getting outside and stuff like that? So Thanks again for watching, folks.